Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The enormous parcel of property owned by the Brown family near Coyote Pass, Arizona, is one of the primary narrative points of Sister Wives Season 19, which debuted lately and has generated a lot of controversy. Several years ago, polygamous patriarch Kody Brown and his 4 wives bought the estate. With grand plans, the multiple family members intended to construct 4 distinct residences on the property. The plan was for each wife to receive a piece of land, and eventually, their offspring would construct homes at Coyote Pass. The lofty goal was for the clan as a whole to be able to live together on this land and cultivate their own food. But before they could even begin construction on the property, the family disintegrated. Kody needed a large amount of space because he had 4 wives and 18 children. The family used to live under one roof in a big Utah house when they were a little smaller. But Kody frequently commuted between their 4 different residences during the years that they shared. The houses weren't always close to one another. In an attempt to spend more time together, Kody and his spouses bought the farm. However, by the time Sister Wives Season 19 premiered, 3 of Kody's wives had left the marriage. The land has come to represent the breakup of the Brown family in many ways. These are 10 instances of Coyote Pass drama that went too far. The land at Coyote Pass is a major theme of Sister Wives Season 19, which just debuted. Janelle Brown, Kody's second wife, is 55 years old, and she discussed the difficult circumstances surrounding her last appearance. After 29 years of marriage and 6 children together, Janelle parted ways with Kody in 2022. She is currently trapped with this piece of land, which she might never be able to sell. She reveals in the episode that Kody is delaying deciding whether or not he wants to keep the land, and that the payment on the property is due in a few months. Although Janelle was eager to give Kody her portion of the land at Coyote Pass and escape the entire issue, Kody refused to divulge his plans to her. She is thinking about hiring a lawyer to safeguard her financial interests, because he has kept her in the dark. The fact that Janelle and Kody were never formally married complicates the issue. As a result, the Sister Wives Season 19 star is not entitled to any legal claim to the land. The Brown family's Coyote Pass, Arizona properties were oddly sized. It seems that the lots ought to have the same dimensions, allowing every wife to feel on par. Meri Brown, Kody's first wife, 53, spoke about the matter on a 2023 Sister Wives Talk Back episode. One fan questioned, "Why are the Coyote Pass lots all different sizes?" During the TLC episode, Meri responded to the fans' inquiry by stating that those were the sizes that the lots came in, and that the family had bought them individually. Meri was Kody's first wife, having wed him in 1990. After 32 years of marriage and 1 kid together, Meri eventually divorced Kody in 2022. In a recent episode of Sister Wives Season 19, Kody bemoaned the death of his Camelot dreams as he gazed out over the desolate field. Kody may not be prepared to accept accountability for his many mistakes, but he never treated any of his wives like queens, which prevented him from realizing his dream. The cast member of Sister Spouses Season 19 actually drove away 3 of his 4 spouses, and he hardly even communicates with several of his adult children these days. He used to picture himself as a king ruling over his enormous and magnificent kingdom, living on the Arizona land with his spouses, kids, and grandkids all around him. All that's left of him is his 4th wife, 45-year-old Robyn Brown. Meri, Kelly's first wife, frequently grumbled about the unequal lot sizes in Coyote Pass. Meri's lot was smaller than some of the others, and this made her bitter. Meri's objection was not shared by the rest of the family, who thought Meri didn't require as much land as the other women. Even if there was some truth to it, Meri believed she was being punished for her infertility issues and her inability to become pregnant. Born into a polygamist household, Meri had always wanted a large brood. Consequently, it must have seemed like putting salt to wounded to get shafted with a lesser plot of land. In 2018, Kit bought the 4 plots of land in Arizona for $820,000. They had not yet started construction on the property, which the family called Coyote Pass, after 6 arduous years. Financial constraints, the land would be expensive to construct on, are probably a major factor in the delay. The Browns would have to construct everything from scratch because the area does not already have any infrastructure. Basic amenities like plumbing are absent. In addition to the financial difficulties, family strife caused a delay in the construction of the property. It didn't help that the COVID-19 epidemic in 2020 temporarily stopped all travel for a few years. Plans Kody had for the land would have to wait. The Brown family never started construction at Coyote Pass, although some of them did live there for a brief period of time. At some point, the Browns might have to accept that it was never meant to be. Janelle used to rent a home in Arizona, but she had to relocate. Janelle couldn't afford to buy another house and didn't want to be stuck in an expensive rental because she didn't know when they would be able to construct on the land. Savannah Brown, Janelle's youngest kid, and her decided to live in an RV on their Coyote Pass lot. But, as a city boy used to a particular standard of living, Kody detested spending his evenings in the RV with Janelle. His idea of a Camelot dream wasn't precisely living in an RV on an undeveloped plot of land. Although it was temporary, the arrangement worked for a while until Janelle made the decision to give up on waiting for Kody to build on the property. Instead, he desired to rent a house. In August, Kody and Robyn listed their adjacent Flagstaff home for $1.6 million on the internet, according to reports. The family disagreed that Kody should have bought Robyn the opulent mansion, which caused friction in the relationship. The fact that some of the other women were having financial difficulties contributed to the controversy surrounding this. Kody and Robyn currently reside with their 5 children in their opulent, spacious home. Robyn had 3 children from her first marriage before she wed Kody in 2010. In 2014, Kody adopted Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna Brown. Robyn and Kody Brown welcomed Solomon and Ariella Brown into their marriage. Kody had 3 wives and 12 children when Sister Wives debuted in 2010. This was prior to the addition of 6 more children and a 4th wife. The family was so big that they were always having to pay for many houses since they couldn't locate one big enough to fit them all. Even though the majority of Brown adults had jobs, Kody and Janelle were the family's primary providers of income. Janelle was a successful real estate agent, but her finances were limited at Coyote Pass when it came time for her to purchase a home. Christine didn't care about the money in the end and simply wanted to be rid of Kody, thus Kody was able to buy her out for just $10 for her part. Since Kody kept Christine's part for himself and didn't divide it with the other wives, they felt that it was unjust. What will happen to Janelle and Meri's portion of the Coyote Pass acreage is unknown. The primary reason the family hasn't constructed on Coyote Pass is that they don't actually own the land yet, although they both appear to have their finances in order after divorcing. But Kody's deal's specifics have never been entirely known. In a preview for the 19th season of Sister Wives, Janelle talks to her daughter Madison Brown, 28, about the problem. She threatened to take them out of the land permanently, unless they made a sizable payment of $820,000 in a matter of months. The fact that Janelle doesn't know what Kody is thinking, or whether he intends to make the next payment, just makes her frustration worse. Kody, for his part, claims he no longer trusts Janelle, and that's why he isn't discussing his intentions with her. Since Janelle and Christine abandoned him, Kody has hardly spoken to them, and his interactions with Meri aren't any better. The Brown family's undeveloped land at Coyote Pass, Arizona, has come to represent the breakup of the Brown family. Kody is shown in the opening scene of Sister Wives Season 19 standing on a large tract of undeveloped land, wondering where it all gone wrong. One option for Kody to find out more about how his family was destroyed is to watch the first 18 seasons of the long-running reality series on Netflix. It will include a detailed list of all the numerous errors committed by the family. Resentments, jealousies, and unfulfilled aspirations resulted from the land dispute. The land not only exacerbated family strife, but also produced toxic family dynamics and awful financial talks. The Browns would still have broken up, although perhaps not in such an obvious way, if they had never bought the piece of land. Kody Brown, star of Sister Wives, paid $820,000 for Coyote Pass in 2018 with the idea of dividing it into 5 portions for himself, his 4 wives, and their kids. Fans wonder if the Brown family still owes money on their Coyote Pass property because as of 2024, none of the Browns were residing on the property, despite the fact that Kody had since separated from 3 of his 4 wives. Does the Browns' Coyote Pass debt include money? After divorcing the polygamous patriarch in November 2021, Christine Brown severed all links with her former partner by returning her portion of the family's assets to Kody and his lawful wife, Robyn Brown, for $10. Christine sold her half in July 2022 for $213,420, which was its full cash worth. Janelle Brown, Christine's sister wife, departed the blended family a year later in December 2022, having been married for 30 years. The following June, Kody and Janelle settled their Coyote Pass property debt of $340,000, as shown in the deed of release and full reconveyance that In Touch was able to view. June 2, 2023 saw the payment of a parcel of land in Kody and Robyn's names that they had purchased for $170,000 in addition to their combined property. Meri Brown clarified that although the businessman is still in debt on the Flagstaff, Arizona property, they haven't begun construction there yet because it has to be paid off. To be honest, the property is the last thing on my mind, she continued. After saying that Janelle pestered him about it, Kody revealed the plans to pay off Coyote Pass during season 18 of the show. During the November 19, 2023, episode of Sister Wives, Kody and the last two members of the polygamous brood, Robyn and then-wife Meri, got into an argument over the division of property. Regarding the land distribution, the proprietor of Lizzie's Heritage believed that Kody had already made the decision, since the planned agreement stipulated that Kody would receive 4 acres, Robyn would receive 4 acres, Janelle would receive 4 acres, and Meri would receive 2 acres. In Touch verified that same month that Kody and Robyn owed $4,858.73 in overdue property taxes for the land, despite the Browns' intentions to pay it off. 5 different plots of land were listed as belonging to Kody, per court documents that In Touch was able to get. 3 of those plots were reported as being owned by Kody and Robyn 45. As of November 1, 2023, they owed $539.24, $890.15, and $1,292.42 in delinquent property taxes, respectively. On the fourth one, Kody, Meri, and Janelle were mentioned as owing $1,246.77. Kody and Janelle were the owners of the 5th plot and owed $890.15. On Coyote Pass, what was the family planning to build? Kody had originally intended to live in a single, sizable home with all 18 of his wives and children after acquiring the land in 2018. But Janelle, Christine, Robyn, and Meri immediately disapproved of the plan. In the end, the patriarch of the Brown family decided to construct 4 different houses on the land, but the plans were shelved because to the COVID-19 pandemic. The sale of the family's 4 Las Vegas, Nevada, residences took longer than anticipated, which further slowed down the construction process. He disclosed in season 17 that he intended to construct 5 separate homes, one for each of his wives as well as a gathering place for the family. Has the Coyote Pass family been residents? As of August 2024, it appears that none of the Brown family members are still residing on the land. In June 2021, Janelle used to live in an RV that was parked on the property. So, I'd like to share something enjoyable. I took a risk and grasped an opportunity, she said at the time on Instagram. I reasoned that there was plenty to do on the property, so why not be there? Since I've always wanted to attempt this, I'll admit that I alternate between extreme enthusiasm and fear due to all the unknowns. The mother of 6 did, however, declare that she would be leaving Coyote Pass in November 2021. Since Robyn is still his sole wife, it's unclear what Kody intends to do with the property. In the meantime, Robyn and Kody put their Flagstaff, Arizona, home up for sale in August 2024 for $1,650,000, according to an exclusive revelation from In Touch. Although the house wasn't on Coyote Pass land, it's unclear where the couple intends to move. As of August 29, 2024, In Touch also verified that there were no active development permits on Coyote Pass. In November 2021, Christine declared her separation from the businessman, while In Touch revealed Janelle's breakup with Kody in December 2022. Meri later revealed that Kody had filed for divorce on the Sister Wives. One-on-one reveal later that month. Stars of Sister Wives battled to divide Coyote Pass after splitting. Sister Wives Season 19 revolved around Coyote Pass after Christine, Janelle, and Meri broke up with Kody. The season followed viewers along as the once plural family's fortunes fell apart, with filming starting in November 2022. Janelle stated at the time that the note was due in roughly 6 months and that Coyote Pass was yet unpaid. The landowner might effectively take back the entire purchase. Janelle threatened her daughter Maddie Brown if the family failed to make the payment. It is written that way. The remainder of our belongings serve as collateral for the loan, she revealed in a confessional on September 22, 2024. I think Kody should be taking this more seriously, it's absurd. Kody admitted to the cameras that Janelle frequently questioned him about the property, but he didn't trust her and wouldn't provide her with any information. When the time comes, we will pay off the property, he clarified. And I'm tired of sharing stuff that feeds the rumors in our fractured family, so I'm not giving any details about what I'm doing or anything else. Despite the fact that Christine and Robyn owned separate residences, Janelle declared that the land was the only asset she would be keeping from the union. Additionally, she believed that since all the family money helped buy Robyn's house, she should be entitled to money. When our family used to run, we would help one person with all of our resources, and then we would all come together to support the other person. That was the way it was always. Up until the past 10 or so years, Janelle clarified. Suddenly, everything is about my estate, and everyone requires an estate of their own. According to Robyn, her house was never intended to be just hers, but rather to be an asset for the family. Janelle narrated, "When I put the money into the house, I thought it would be fair if all of our names were on the mortgage. But Kody was like, no, we need to protect Robyn's estate. I would like to recover some of the money I invested in Robyn's house, as well as my property value, since I plan to move or try something different." Robyn, on the other hand, expressed confusion at how she and Kody owed Janelle anything and said, "How do you compute? How do you work that out? It's really perplexing." Following the most recent episode of Family Ladies, which showed the ascent of 3 of his 4 ladies, Kody Brown has shared a brief update on his life. The term was discovered by the cautiously considerate star in an appearance tape that had previously been transferred to TikTok. In the recording, the 54-year-old identified an addict on their one-time acknowledgement from the forward-facing seat of his truck. On the Enduring Unique Consideration series, the reality star revealed that he saw of himself as a phony, saying, "I won't be having any more ladies. Robyn and I are currently generally monogamous," Kody Brown continued. The father of 18 sternly warned the beast to keep the information a mystery. Kody tried to explain to the bystander, "Yet you all, every one of you could ceaselessly be in plural marriage. Do not let that out yet, it's probably a spoiler," he said, surrendering. "Yet it has all the reserves of being grievous with the new season coming. Tricked. You could always be a lady of the home." Kody berated himself for his own disappointment at maintaining a plural marriage, thinking, "I don't have any recommendation on that." Kody's friends Meri, Janelle, and Christine won praise from suckers after a Reddit stoner posted a report on the arrangement of 3, using late prints seized from their various electronic redirection accounts. He continued, "You got to talk your man into that, and I have no idea about that is really splendid." The key snap revealed Christine, a mother of 6, arranging Irish soft drink hurl. In support of Cooking with Just Christine, her web cooking program. In the cute photo, the 50-year-old smiled broadly for the camera while holding up her finished project. In an alternative print, Janelle, 53, was spotted dining out with 3 of her teenagers and her young person's woman. Another print featured Christine, 50, and 3 of her 6 children enjoying a posh get-together to honor her child, Aspen's 28th birthday celebration merriment. Kody's alternatives friend found a spot at the most noteworthy reason behind the table, titling the family shot, "Draw in with my young colleagues and Tracker's young lady Audrey. Such an extraordinary night and a marvelous spot in the day." In the final photo, Meri, 52, shook a complete impressiveness absolutely search, holding out a pot of flowers with the words, "I'll make do." The women in the comments section connected with Meri and wandered aimlessly over their altered personalities since breaking free from Kody. One savage framed, "I feel like these terrible ladies were spread a taradiddle and before long get an entryway at genuine entryway and ecstasy. I genuinely need to acknowledge that they tracked down it." One more said, "The ex-mates are shining since they've liberated themselves. So brilliant to see." A third savage bar in, "They all examine or more anyone's presumptions. Light and glorious and splendid. Well, I can't fight the temptation to contemplate what has changed. Opportunity. Meri confirmed that her 32-time marriage was over during the family ladies' one-on-one amazing. Janelle admitted that she had distanced herself from Kody at the same time, albeit gradually, following Christine's outright declaration in November 2021 that she was quitting Kody and the multiple family.